go live once a week. And we, basically it's going to be called Mind Your Own Business. And it's going to be a business podcast. It's going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be some fun, some good business tips, what we're doing in our business. We're in the same business. And this is my friend, Jennifer Grace. Hey, Jen, you want to say hi?
Sure. Hello, everybody. I am Jennifer Grace. Kim and I are digital business owners, so we own online businesses, and we work quite closely together. We actually, I don't know how long ago it was, probably about 6 months ago or something, we started working together as accountability partners, helping each other out in each other's businesses and keeping each other motivated and inspired. And because being a business owner isn't, there's lots of ups and downs and it's not always easy. So we work closely together with each other, and in doing so discovered we had a number of things in common. Like we could be the same person living in different parts of the world with different parents, of course, but one would wonder.
Really? Are they really different? Do we know that to be a fact?
We do not. So we came up with this idea. We have done some go lives previously on our Facebook page and decided that we were going to move ourselves to YouTube and set up a YouTube channel together. So that's the Mind Your Own Business YouTube channel. Oh, sorry. I just got a clump of my hair in my mouth. That's no fun. I'm sorry.
Not coughing up a hairball.
That's right. As you can see, we are not scripted at all. And you never know what you're going to get. You could hear the odd bit of profanity or the unusual story. We are also on top of being online business owners. We also have a strong spiritual, background, for lack of a better word, or a strong spiritual faith. I don't know. Is that the right word, Kim?
I think so. We're highly empathic, both of us. So a bunch of weird shit happens, and sometimes it happens all the time, but and sometimes it doesn't. So we seem to have that in common a lot, and you'll see and hear so much. So it's going to be exciting. And always if you guys have any questions or anything, send one of us a question. We'd be happy to talk to you. So
absolutely. Yeah, we both like questions. We like connecting with people. And, over the course of the next few weeks, months, we'll share our business tips, what we've found has worked well for us, what has not, because there's been plenty of those too. Yeah. And, we really want to share. And then I guess some of our, maybe spiritual experiences, some of our commonalities. We're both grandmas, both over 50.
Both Aries.
Both Aries, yeah. Yeah, so watch out. Our conversations aren't, they're sometimes hard to follow because we're all over the place. And if anybody listened to our conversations on a regular basis, because we connect daily, and we talk weekly. Now we'll talk more than once weekly.
Yeah.
And so we really are in close contact, encouraging each other along this business journey and the spiritual journey and everything else. Sometimes it's the journey of children, grown children, the journey of grandchildren.
That's right.
We are both currently working as well as being online business owners. So, we'll share some of the challenges that go with that. And, what even prompted us to start an online business, of all the things to do in the world. So, over the next few weeks, we'll share that with you as well.
That's right. So Jen, why don't you give a little bit of background on your background?
A little bit of background. A
Background,
little bit of background. Oh, background,
You know?
sure. You bet you. I am I've worked in human resources for almost 28 years now.
Wow.
I know, a long time at the corporate level. More recently, supporting a company going through a major merger, which is kind of interesting and fun. I'm also a yoga teacher and clinical hypnotherapist. So I work in the corporate world for a long time. Pre-pandemic, I was teaching yoga a couple nights a week and had hypnotherapy clients probably 5 or 6 nights a week as well. And so crazy busy life. I've always struggled to find a balance between working in the corporate world, which is, highly competitive world, and not always easy. And then this holistic healthcare. So it's like being two people, right? Where I really want to see people. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people succeed and surprise themselves. Doing things that they never thought they could do or whatever. So that's really what motivates me, I guess, in both human resources and holistic healthcare practitioner. And a couple years ago, I really started to, I guess, reflect. The closer I got to 50, the more I started to reflect about how much I was working and how much of my time I was trading to earn a living, and whether or not I started to question whether or not I was really enjoying that anymore. And it was starting to impact, because I loved the work I did teaching yoga and being a clinical hypnotherapist, but wasn't loving the corporate world so much. But anybody who's taught yoga for any length of time knows that to earn enough money to pay your bills, living in a comfortable lifestyle and everything, you either have to get into doing retreats, those sorts of things, or yoga teacher training or something where you can have large groups that are paying bigger amounts of cash. And my schedule didn't permit for that at the time. So I knew I needed to do something that was going to help me earn a living and a comfortable living and be able to retire at the same time, because teaching yoga and being a self-employed clinical hypnotherapist did not come with a pension plan or any of those things. And up until I was close to 50, I never really thought about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's me in a nutshell. So what about you, Kim?
Well,
tell us a bit about you.
All right, I'll be brief. I was born in a hospital. No, I'm kidding.
No, she's not.
So just so everybody knows, Jen, let's put it out there right now. This is not, our business is not MLM. It is not a pyramid scheme. I am so sick of hearing that. I want to vomit. People have a hard time believing that you can actually have a real legitimate business and make money online. I don't know why, right? But we find that all the time. So in case any of my Yellow Pages peeps are listening, this is for you. It's not MLM. Anyways, not calling anybody out. And okay, so I come from a corporate sales background. I have been everything from business development all the way to account manager. I've worked with staffing agencies. I've worked with communication. I've worked in the media, and I have I've had a really successful career doing that. I'm right now currently I'm working for a company and we move buildings. We move big buildings and I'm sales and contracts and all of that fun stuff. One of the things, and I'm sure a lot of salespeople will come to this realization, is we always think the money is going to be endless. We always think it's always going to be there. My philosophy is if you get broke, go and sell more, right? That's the way it is. So I started looking in my 50s. I'm still 50, by the way, and not 50, but I'm still in the age bracket where I can dress
somewhere between 50 and 59.
There you go.
It's a broad spectrum.
That's right. So I decided I was going to, I never saved anything. I'll be honest, I was living the dream. I thought life was going to go on. I was going to always have an abundance. Not that I'm living millionaire or anything, because I'm not yet. However, I wasn't really prepared. And now looking at it, I'm retirement's coming and I have nothing saved. Nothing saved. I'm the job I'm in, I'm living paycheck to paycheck. And, it's time that I found something. I found this opportunity 2 years ago. It's working online because I want to go and see my grandbabies. I want to travel. I want to do all of that, right? And I want to retire from the corporate world because I'm tired of that. I'm tired of it, right? I need to work for myself and do my own thing. So that's how I ended up here. Oh,
and I'm so glad you did.
and I ignored my gut, which wasn't my gut, but we'll get into that another time. But yeah, so it's been quite a journey. Like Jen said, we both work full time, and we work full time. I do this business on the side right now until I retire. Jen's doing the same, except she's also running a couple other uh, things on the side, which is great because that's her makeup and that's who she is. Jen
That's
the workaholic, right there.
Jen the workaholic. I'm actually not. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. That's a topic for another day.
That's right.
But I am still seeing hypnotherapy clients. I still have a full hypnotherapy practice because it's something that I really enjoy. And a lot of the work that I do as a hypnotherapist is primarily focused around people like myself who are super sensitive and struggle to find their place in the world, and people who have experienced trauma, and so supporting them through that. And it's something that, yeah, it brings me so much joy. And so I haven't been ready to let go of that. And I don't need to, right?
No, you don't.
I can do what I want.
That's right. You're a big girl now.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm learning.
Right. That's
So,
right.
yeah, so I mean, that's really, I guess, a little bit about me and why I started a business, and Kim and why she started a business, and how we ended up here together, because we ended up working obviously very closely together the last several months. And our conversations look like, oh yeah, I had this experience when I was, whenever. And I'd be like, oh my gosh, me too. And so it's been a lot of that. And
Really and truly, we mirror each other, right, Jen?
yeah, very much.
Yeah, and we so we have our really high highs, and then we also have our lows, right? And
that are also very low.
that's right. With the business that we're in, there's a huge component of self development, and there's self development, and there is, oh my gosh, Like it's like the world just opened up, right, Jen? Like just
Mhm.
and we've gone through. I'm really grateful for my accountability buddy. She's actually turned into my BFF,
Yeah, that's right.
and
I'm a hard ass.
I am too. I get flipped the
Yes.
finger now and then. So it's really good because it keeps us focused in what we need to be doing, right? And so I think it's great. You guys will hear, as we get further and further into our talks, we'll get into stuff like, you know, what the business is doing this week, where we're advertising, what we're, you know, the new people that we meet. I mean, a whole bunch of stuff. Hey, Jen?
Yeah, and what being an online business owner, in the way that we're doing it, what that looks like, and we're not driving Lamborghinis.
No,
No,
not
I
yet.
don't. I don't have my own jet.
No.
Um,
It's certainly, you're not going to get rich quick. That
no,
is like a bunch of bullshit. Not that we ever preach that, right, Jen?
no.
It's a business. You're going to work at it, and you're going to work your butt off.
Yeah, and the one thing that I have found, that I think is worth mentioning for anybody who has worked, most of their career working for somebody, the leap to being a solopreneur or an entrepreneur, and owning your own business, um, isn't always as easy as it might appear, right? You have to do things like hold yourself accountable. Nobody's there to tell you what you need to do or what the expectation is. So, and doing that in your 50s,
Yeah.
very early 50s,
Very early,
very early,
like
presents
still
some
wet
other.
50s.
That's right. Presents some other challenges too.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things that we'll talk about. We can't cram it all into today, although Kim and I both love to talk. So we
Yeah.
could be here all night talking. But we'd probably lose you pretty quick.
That's
So
right.
we don't want to do that right now. Yeah, we really today just wanted to introduce ourselves, let you know that we're online business owners. We will explain, topic for another day, what that even looks like, and why we chose the
This business.
this business versus other businesses, because there are a number of opportunities out there. And what were the things about this business that lended itself to credibility and integrity and authenticity, things that important to me, and I would say important to you too, Kim. I don't think I'm speaking out of turn. And so we'll share some of those things, I guess, as the weeks go on, like why this versus, especially since the pandemic, we've seen a number of opportunities pop up, and so why we chose this one versus any of the other ones that we could have done. So yeah, and I don't know. Do you have anything else to say for today, Kim?
Well, we're going to be on. Watch for, like, we'll advertise when we're going to be on. So it's going to be once a week. And I think, what night did we say we're going to be on, Jen?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, okay. Today's Thursday.
Today is Thursday, as the rest of us. So Thursday at 6 p.m. PST, 7 p.m. MST, and who knows? We might just randomly pop on other times too, if we have something to say, because we always have something to say.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but that's kind of our plan right now, is to make it a weekly thing for sure. And as the weeks go on too, we'll be bringing on guests, so you don't just have to listen to us all the time, and other people can share their stories with you. And
I might sing and dance.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Anyways, Jen, we're at the 20-minute mark. Seems like we
Perfect.
just got on. But,
I know. See, this is what happens when we talk.
Pretty sure someone's like, get off. Anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you next Tuesday. No, Thursday.
Thursday.
Oh
don't listen to Kim. Next Thursday. 6 p.m.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
weekend, guys. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.